We all know Roman Reigns as the unstoppable tribal chief of WWE. But behind the bright lights and championship gold, there's a whole other world. Who is Roman Reigns when the cameras are off? How many kids does he have? Who is his wife? And just how deep does his legendary wrestling bloodline really go? Stay with us till the end. You'll be surprised by how powerful the Anoa'i family truly is. Roman Reigns' real name is Lidi Joseph Anoa'i, but the world knows him as the head of the table. Born in 1985 in Pensacola, Florida, Roman grew up surrounded by legends. His father, Sika Anoa'i, was one half of the iconic Wild Samoans tag team. Pioneers who left their mark on wrestling history long before Roman ever stepped into a ring. For the Anoa'i family, wrestling isn't just a job. It's a legacy, a way of life passed down through generations. From his uncles and cousins to distant relatives like Yokozuna, Rikishi, and of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the family tree reads like a Hall of Fame lineup. So when Roman laces up his boots, he's not just fighting for himself. He's carrying the pride and power of a dynasty that helped shape what WWE is today. Wrestling flows through his veins, and every match is proof that the Anoa'i legacy is far from finished. Outside the ring, Roman Reigns is more than just the tribal chief. He's a devoted family man with a love story that shows a different side of the powerhouse everyone sees on TV. His wife, Galina Becker, is no stranger to the spotlight herself. A stunning fitness model and former track and field athlete, Galina was making headlines long before she became Mrs. Reigns. The two first crossed paths at Georgia Tech University back when Roman, then Lidi Joseph Anoa'i, was a star football player with dreams of the NFL. From the start, they were inseparable, standing by each other through life's biggest challenges and triumphs. When Roman's wrestling career took off, Galina was right there behind the scenes, supporting him through the grueling travel schedule, the fame, and even his battles with leukemia. In December 2014, the couple made it official in true superstar style, tying the knot on a private island in the Bahamas, surrounded by close family and friends. It wasn't a flashy Hollywood wedding, but it was pure Roman and Galina, elegant, private, and full of love. Today, they're parents to 5 beautiful kids, building a life away from the cameras where Roman trades his armor and championship belts for family dinners and bedtime stories. For all his dominance in WWE, ask anyone close to him, and they'll tell you Roman Reigns' greatest title is husband and father. Talk about a real-life power couple. Roman and Galina's love story didn't just end with a wedding on a private island. It grew into a big, beautiful family that means everything to them. Together, they have 5 children. Yes, 5. Their first child, Joelle, lovingly nicknamed JoJo by fans, was born in 2008. She's often been seen in rare backstage moments, and even appeared with Roman in a few heartwarming WWE promos when she was little. But Roman and Galina's family surprises didn't stop there. In 2016, they welcomed their first set of twin boys. And just when fans thought that was a handful, they doubled down with another set of twin boys in 2020. That means the head of the table runs a pretty lively household. And you can bet he's outnumbered when all the kids are running around. Despite his larger-than-life persona on screen, Roman is fiercely protective of his family's privacy. He rarely shares photos of his kids and keeps their lives away from the cameras, wanting them to grow up as normally as possible. Still, in interviews, he sometimes opens up about how being a father keeps him humble and driven, how every match, every championship, and every tough day on the road is for them. Behind the roar of the crowd and the bright lights, Roman Reigns is just Dad, the superhero at home who swaps his wrestling gear for family movie nights, school runs, and being the Rock his kids can always count on. For Roman, family really is everything. Roman's family tree isn't just big. It's legendary, woven into the very heart of pro wrestling history. At the core of this dynasty is the Bloodline, a real-life family-turned-powerhouse faction on screen. Roman Reigns is first cousins with the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, who have stood by his side in the ring as loyal soldiers in his quest to dominate WWE. Their father is none other than Rikishi, the Hall of Famer known for his unforgettable charisma and too-cool-for-school dance moves, which makes Rikishi Roman's uncle in real life. But the family ties run even deeper. The Anoa'i family tree stretches wide, and at the top of that list of famous relatives is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. While the exact link between Roman and The Rock is more distant by blood, in Samoan culture it's all about the bond of heritage, loyalty, and respect. They proudly call each other cousins, a nod to their shared roots in the storied Anoa'i clan that has given wrestling so many iconic names. This deep family legacy is exactly why Roman isn't just a world champion. He's called the head of the table. It's not just a nickname for TV. It's a powerful title that means he carries the weight of generations of wrestlers before him, leading his family's legacy into the future and demanding respect for everything the Anoa'i name represents. Inside the squared circle, Roman Reigns doesn't just fight for titles. He fights to keep his family's throne intact, to prove he's worthy of the seat at the head of the world's most famous wrestling table. For the tribal chief, every win is a tribute to the bloodline that made him. Behind the thunderous Superman punch and that devastating spear that's ended countless matches, Roman Reigns is, at his core, a family man. He isn't just the unstoppable tribal chief in the ring. He's a husband, a father, a son, and a brother who puts his loved ones above all else. Roman's real-life battles show just how deep that family bond runs. He's beaten leukemia not once, but twice, a fight tougher than any opponent he's faced in WWE. Through every round of treatment, every comeback, he says it was his family, Galena and their children, who gave him the strength to push forward, to stand tall when the odds were stacked against him. Away from the bright lights and roaring crowds, Roman is happiest doing the simplest things. Movie nights with his kids, pizza dinners at home, catching a football game, or just being dad. For him, fame and championship belts mean nothing if he can't protect and provide for the people he loves most. So while millions know him as the head of the table, the ruthless leader of the bloodline, those closest to him know another side. A side that laughs, loves deeply, and never forgets where he came from. For Roman Reigns, family isn't just part of the storyline. It's the real reason he fights every single day. So next time you see Roman Reigns destroying his opponents in the ring, remember this. Behind the warrior is a father, a husband, and a proud member of wrestling's most powerful dynasty. Did you learn something new about the tribal chief today? Smash that like button if you respect Roman Reigns not just as a wrestler, but as a family man. Drop a comment. Who's your favorite member of the bloodline? And don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories of your favorite WWE superstars. Acknowledge the head of the table, and we'll see you in the next one.